I don't see how it's illegal to masturbate anywhere private. Like on a plane, if you're in the bathroom, it's fine, isn't it? Pressing.
No, you're
No?
not allowed.
Well, remind me not to take any particularly long flights then. That's weird. I figured you could masturbate in like stalls and stuff.
Nah, if you get caught doing that shit, they get really upset about it.
That's a bummer. I'll just have to start doing
That and another big letdown is that most people that work on planes, like stewardesses and shit,
Yeah.
half of them are dudes and nobody's good looking. Oh my god, what the fuck is
Oh
that?
yeah, so I told you about some of the texture errors. Can I pause to fix that? Nope. I actually only tested the expert level, so I didn't realize it was this
Oh
bad.
sweet Jesus. I don't know if it gets worse.
Oh.
I shot him.
Yeah, I'm not sure if it's the cheats.
Oh, there it
the,
goes.
On the unlimited credits that it's causing it, or if it's just simply old. But yeah, if it becomes too unplayable, that's too bad because I don't exactly have a second copy of Virtua Cop 2, and I have tried it in both my Saturn consoles. So
it's only after you look up, eh?
yeah, I'm not really sure what triggers it, because the expert level takes place underground, so there's not really any skyboxes for a while, but it still happened. Yeah, so you'll notice that the graphics settings and enemy variance is way better in this one. It seems to me like the camera is not scrolling too fast.
Yeah, it's not as fast, and holding B actually it's noticeable in.
Yeah, and the crosshair is big enough that you can see it better.
Yeah.
Because we're playing on shit. We're using the 3 colored graphics thing on an LCD TV, and that always tends to look a little blurry. And I found it a little hard to see a lot of the. Whoop. Oh, that was me.
Yeah, I am really liking the fact that you only have to tap. Oh, you only have to tap once.
It's too bad that I'm double tapping anyways, because now I'm in the fucking habit. I'm gonna try to get out of it though, because it's.
Didn't you turn on auto reload?
Oh yeah, I did.
Yeah, but I keep reloading anyway.
Yeah, it is on. Also, this one's more action packed. We're in a car chase right now. Before we were just walking around doing shit. Also, shoot the tires.
Oh yeah.
It looks a lot cooler when the game's not shitting itself. So hopefully we can appreciate. Oh yeah. I don't think it works on the Virtua Coffee, man. I shot that woman because she was jaywalking. I felt like it was my police duty to do it.
Yeah, bitches.
Yeah, the graphics error that's happening right now, I usually describe it as looking at a skybox that with a bad graphics card that isn't quite rendering it. Or no, a lack of a skybox rather. It usually causes a graphic glitch like that. Because I remember when I was doing a lot of map making in Quake 2, if I didn't set a skybox and you would look out into negative space, it would do a glitch like that, where it would just like take everything and just kind of smear it. Yeah, so far I feel like the camera works a lot better in this.
Yeah, it's not as jumpy.
Not so much zooming, and it's moving at a decent pace. Do you think you can forgive the lead programmer for this?
No, it still fucking sucks.
All right, you let him know. Tell him
because you
Virtua Cop 1 patched.
What I mean is, you look at a great example is looking at Area 51, right? And the fucking screen only moves when you're actually going to a different spot, man.
Well, there's a bit of shooting while the screen's moving, but It's not that much.
When it does happen,
Yeah,
it's like it's manageable.
Yeah.
There's never a moment where you're feeling
that
like
trash
you're
can.
lost.
I think that trash can had a weapon in it. Also, this one has a weird type of enemy that just pops out and shouts, "Hey," as you may have noticed. Yeah, this is Virtua Cop 2 is definitely a solid upgrade from the first. Oh yeah, we get a multiple choice. Which way are we gonna go? Downtown or Seaside Drive?
The Seaside.
All right.
Yeah, no, I think like it's a solid upgrade, but still needs some work.
Yeah, well that's what Virtua Cop 3 was. It's just a damn shame that it's arcade only, not available on any console, and I don't even think you can emulate it.
What's that guy doing standing on the top of a fucking
Yeah,
truck?
he was asking to get. Like, if we hadn't shot him, he would have fallen and sustained serious injury and wish he had died, so we were doing a little bit of a favor there.
Whoa.
And how did he get there? Alright, that car gets away. Wow, I didn't think that thing was actually going to explode.
Yeah, that was...
I thought it would just like get knocked
It's just
off
like
course.
that poor family in Oshawa.
Yeah,
Drove into their living room.
And then burst
and
into
then
flames.
burst into flames.
Is that automatic? Automatic?
I don't really know.
You get the guys.
Oh. Okay.
Oh yeah, he falls and he's gonna break that box. Oh, I could have sworn there was a gun in that box. What do I know? Shoot that right. Yeah.
One time, I bought a Happy Meal, and there were 2 prizes inside.
You know, if you go to Wendy's and you just ask for an extra toy, they'll give one to you without charging you.
Yeah, but I'd rather have that lucky experience.
It's all about the luck of the draw, right?
Yeah.
That's the one where the box breaks and a thing comes out.
There's actually been a few of those, dude.
Well, I knew that like someone falls from a high height to break a box, and I knew it was in this area. I just couldn't remember when. The machine gun doesn't reload? Could have swore it reloaded. Like for the rest of the game? I can't do that, pal.
That was a good example of still in Virtua Cop 2.
Yeah,
Screen
well,
moves and I can't hit the dude that I would have hit.
They can't get rid of it completely.
No, of course not. It's half the game.
We have these futuristic glasses, Thomas. We might as well use them.
Even if they fuck shit up?
Yeah. Even if it means you can't see the people in your peripheral vision.
It's like...
And someone just walks up to you.
What was... Fucking...
How could he have survived that
What
blast?
was
And
it?
him! Those people were next to the blast.
Was
Only
it
the visible ones died.
Windows Vista I'm thinking of? What came out just before Windows 7?
That was Vista.
Yeah,
The,
so
the
it's like...
garbage operating software?
Yeah, it's like...
Yeah.
It's like, here, let's use this thing of the future, even though it's worse than what came out before.
Also, don't worry about credits, by the way. We have been getting continue screens, but we have infinite credits. In Virtua Cop 1, we just had infinite health. Just going on a stroll, those guys. See, if we didn't have zooming glasses, we wouldn't have people in our peripherals like that, axing us in the face. Alright, you don't have to reload, I can just unload into this guy. Hopefully I never have to say that again. That thing explodes so shortly after he tosses it, I'm surprised it doesn't hurt him. Also, if I remember correctly, there's a part where this boss looks like he's gonna come back and he just pops his head and then goes away. It's really funny.
Does that happen?
I think so.
Remember.
I think he like comes back for a sec and then he goes away because he doesn't have something in his hands. He's got a lot of these things back there. This is a very, very simple boss. Alright, I think it's now. Oh, no, not yet. How is it? He brings a fucking Virtua Cop. Ah, we have to shoot it out of the air.
How did we shoot that out of the air? It was a
with two pistols.
How did he lift it?
We gotta...
Just a couple of questions of concern.
Nah, you gotta let these things go. In the future where we have zooming glasses, we also have super strong muscles that can lift vehicles. And pistol shots that can stop vehicles. That's why everyone dies in one hit. Because they're fucking getting railed with these things. If they can stop a van in the air, it puts you down. Also, this one's Save the Mayor, and if you notice, the mayor was just running by saying help me. You can kill the mayor 3 times before you reach the end of the level.
Huh.
Because I remember sometimes we make it a goal to kill the mayor every opportunity we got, because he shows up quickly. It's not something that's like, he doesn't show up like any other civilian, he's always in the background.
I don't know, it's just been so long.
Yeah. It might even be less or more than 3 times. I just know it happens way more. See, there he is again. That's the second opportunity you had to shoot him.
I hate the mayor. Why was it with old games? There'd always be something where you gotta like save the mayor,
save the president, save the president's
daughter. Yeah, like bad dudes.
Well, it's because like.
And then there was that same thing. Save the. I think it was like the mayor's daughter or something.
There's the third opportunity we had to kill the
final fight.
Yeah. Well, it's because like games want to make you feel like a badass, and they wouldn't send in a badass to save the shopkeeper. You know what I mean?
Okay, but like
save the cashier. Like that's what you send in a regular cop. We're fucking Virtua Cops.
I wouldn't give a shit about a mayor.
They send us in to do important shit, like save the mayor. They wouldn't send anyone. They'd only send us.
Who gives a shit about the mayor
There's
though?
The 4th opportunity we had to shoot the mayor. Also, to be honest, I'm hardly ever noticing that awful screen glitch that it's doing. Like, I'll notice it, but it isn't really hampering my abilities.
Oh my god, I wanted to shoot that guy so bad.
Everything went a bit too quick that now. It was a bit too fast.
Oh, I got a justice shot there.
Yeah?
Yeah, and then you fucking shot him in the head.
Well, I think this says a lot about us. It says a lot about our characters in real life. You're the kind of guy that wants someone to be punished. I'm the kind of guy that wants to make sure he never hurts another human being again.
You say that as I shoot the fucking civilian.
Well, see, if you were on...
Oh, and I got another one.
If you were on screen, I'd shoot you in the head, but you're not. So I'm going to have to let it slide. Also, these TVs can be shot down, and it's really cool. Destructible environments is something that's really great.
Oh yeah, remember that commercial where the dude drove over top of everybody's lawns?
Yeah.
That was the best.
Breaking things is a lot of fun. I just wish things didn't cost money so I could do it more often.
Yeah.
Oh, this gets knocked down too. It doesn't hurt the guy that it landed on, but...
Which, you'd think it would.
Let's just appreciate the fact that they animated it. Pardon me. There's actually, I think that's one thing that a Revolution X can boast, is that everything in the background can be shot and it will show damage. And that's the only compliment you'll hear from me about Revolution X. And I can't wait to whine about it when we play it.
I can't really remember it, to be honest. I just remember finding... What, didn't we find one of the band members on the John?
Yep. We, the band members are all hidden in the game. You don't just, like, beat a level and save one. They're all hidden, and we found one. I think it was, like, the drummer.
Yeah, he was, like, on the can or something.
It was early in the game. We never really cared enough to try to save them all. We cared enough to beat the game once. No.
No, I remember wanting to.
Yeah, because, like, you just wanted to see, like... Because the enemies in that are really fucking ridiculous. They're all over the place. Like, I don't want to spoil too much because we will suffer it eventually. But you just wanted to see what the next level was going to be like. What kind of stupid bullshit are they going to toss at us? And that might be the only appeal. That guy was going on a leisurely stroll.
Okay. Once again, camera's moving all weird.
There's the mayor again. Why is he even Why isn't he running toward us? He didn't have people
He didn't even have anybody behind. Yeah.
Yeah, like he had escorts last time, but no, he was just. They told me to go over here, so I'm doing it. Despite you shooting all the. Okay, which way are we going? One deck or bridge?
Bridge, because I don't know what the fuck one deck means.
One deck is not a properly labeled sign.
Like deck one, maybe?
Nope. There's one deck. And that's the one. Why are we taking this strange route? We saw where the mayor was heading. Why are we going through the rooms? Was this your idea?
I didn't think so.
I guess it's just because it's an action game, right? Whoa!
Every time we go through one of those doors, I feel like we're actually zooming in on the wall that's in front of us, because honestly, like, I can't see shit beyond that wall. Like, it feels like it's too close. Like right there, see that?
Yeah. Wow, I don't think I've actually seen someone holding a civilian before, and we had to take out his head. Have you seen that yet?
I don't know. I don't even know if that's what I saw.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure that's what we saw.
I think they were just animated too close together by accident.
You know, that's also very true. Gonna have to look at the recording to find out for sure. You know what's really weird about playing this is, me and you, we played what the hell was it? Army of Two together?
Yeah.
Why aren't any of these people taking cover?
Great question.
You know what? Fuck you.
You just killed the mayor?
Yeah, mission's over. We can go home. We don't negotiate with terrorists.
Like, I killed the only dude that was running behind him. Once again, he could have totally come in and, like...
Well, no, because I shot him. Now he's dead. He's not doing anything.
Well, alright.
He's not being re-elected, that's for sure. Lets himself get captured and then shot by cops. That guy thought he had a really great hiding spot and then he didn't get a single shot. See, I like this one way better. There's a lot more guys to shoot, so the action stops even less. And that's really important in those people did not seem alarmed at all by what's happening. Also,
like it was like an everyday thing for them or something.
Like, well, this might take place in the States.
Detroit.
If you want to be specific, I was just being a jerk.
I'm just being real.
To our... Fuck you. He was running towards us. The mission should have been over right there. He runs into us and then we escort him out. Provide covering fire. Oh, I guess this is the end of the mission. Oh, this might be hard with this awful glitch.
Yep. I can't tell
like,
what's what.
This looks like garbage and poop. Oh, that's funny. I like this a lot. Retro gaming. Yes, I could have emulated this.
Are they all like the Space Harrier?
I don't know.
You ever play that game?
I play a lot of games.
I had it when I was a kid on the Sega Master System.
I did not play a lot of Sega Master System, admittedly.
I know, I was the only kid in like Canada that had a Sega Master System.
Despite my love for Sega, I didn't play much Master System or Genesis. I was a late Sega fan. Oh, your score's higher than mine.
Yeah, I know.
See, you're the kind of guy that hits hard, bit of slow acceleration, but now you're better than me.
It caves me a bit, you know.
Yeah.
But no, I was the only kid that had a Sega Master System. I'm pretty sure I was the only one because my dad got it for free. I don't know how.
I had to suck a mean dick for that Master System.
I don't know. We were fucking poor when I was a kid, man.
I think
My dad hit it really well.
we were all pretty poor, except for, like, I don't want to say names because this is recorded, but I want to say there's like maybe one or two kids that we knew that weren't poor.
You can edit it out. I actually want to know.
Well, in my opinion, I'm gonna say
Virtua Cop 2.
No,
no.
he wasn't exactly rich. He was just fucking spoiled.
Oh. Well, to a kid, that's essentially the same thing, because you don't really care about your parents' income, you care about what you're getting.
Yeah.
So, you know, to us, that was considered rich. And I can't really place a second. I was just kind of guessing there might have been a second.
Plus, that guy was a cunt.
Yeah, he was. How was that guy hot? We came in through that door. Whoops, I paused it out of rage.
No, you know who
Rage
I
pause.
think was probably the most wealthy kid out of all the kids we knew when we were little? Probably.
Virtua Cop 2.
Really? Because I had been to his house and
Yeah.
I guessed that.
So would I. You know what? It was better than
Virtua Cop.
his house.
Virtua
He lived in a fucking semi just like I did.
Yeah. Well, his dad had a lot of money,
No, he didn't.
didn't he?
No.
I thought he had like a.
He was renting a house for a long time with another dude in it.
Oh, I didn't know he was sharing, because I remember I'd been to his dad's house a couple times. I never saw another dude.
Oh, yeah.
Virtua Cop 2. Virtua Cop 2.
His dad.
Wow. Can't believe I learned something new about the kids I grew up with today.
Virtua Cop 2.
Her parents were pretty rich.
Yeah, I remember that. Didn't know her that well, but I knew that about her. Man, I really like on-rail shooters.
So do I.
Because I like action games, like God of War, Dante's Inferno, you name it. I love all that stuff. Because it's action-packed, it never stops. But the sad thing is that sometimes it does. There's puzzles in those games. See, there's another one.
Yeah.
He was totally holding the civilian.
He was
that
holding
time.
them. Sorry, I took like a time out by myself there just to eat these Whoppers.
Gotta have some Whoppers.
But
Yeah, I like these games because the action doesn't stop, because that's all you're doing. Like, you're not taking cover, you're not sidestepping and doing things. You're only shooting guys, so you might as well be doing it the whole time.
yeah, but you know what? I really like that about Time Crisis. This is like a bit more strategy to it to get up.
That's definitely cool, but that doesn't really stop the action when it's happening, because you have a time limit. So
Yeah,
it's like
you can't fuck around.
You can't take cover and think about it. You got to take cover and then do it. Well, we're gonna go Saturn way,
Yeah.
because that's clearly exclusive to the console. If you want the arcade line, you can fucking shell out your coins and go experience it yourself. I really would like to play Virtua Cop 3. Because, like, we're playing these, like, I'm full of nostalgia playing this, aren't you?
Yeah. How the fuck do you think we got onto the conversation about kids we knew?
Yeah. 'Cause that was back when we knew those kids. And
I used to play ball hockey with.
Virtua Cop.
He'd get really pissy about shit.
You know what? All the kids that we've talked about in this video, I'm not in contact with any of them anymore.
Same.
Like I'm in contact with a lot of our old friends, like you of course, Jimmy. I guess Tim's not as old as some, but
No, Tim's
Still-
not
still
an
quite a
old
while.
friend.
but
When you look at it.
yeah,
right?
like Chris. I still talk to a couple people that I've always talked to, but none of those kids that we were just gossiping about.
No, I haven't seen. I don't even know if any of them are alive anymore. No, I know
Virtua Cop.
still alive. Her whole job now is to fucking dance around almost naked in fucking clubs.
Are you surprised?
No,
Nope.
not at all.
Don't think anyone could be.
What a fucking twat she was, man. What am I doing? I kept thinking I was blue there.
I can't tell where my crosshair was after that orgy of colors on the screen. That car got away. Fuck it. That helicopter's hanging out.
But no, I'll
Is that the
bet
same
you.
helicopter that's had like 7 other dudes
I
on
don't
it?
know.
That is a fucking clown.
I was actually about to say the same thing about.
Virtua Cop.
We gotta stop saying so many names that I have to cut out.
Yeah.
I mean, not that I care. I just don't need anyone else like,
Yeah.
hey, let's look up this person. Of course, I'm not going to censor out names of people that are already in videos, because their identities are already in videos.
Virtua Cop.
I haven't really talked to him in ages. Actually, no, he came through the drive-thru at work a while ago, told me about his job. I didn't ask.
The last time I saw this kid, oh my god. You gotta hear this story. This is really good.
Trying to use his name 20 times. I don't want to keep cutting it
Okay.
out. I don't know what I'm going to put over this. I want to put a censor thing. Maybe I'll put the voice clip of Virtua Cop 2 every time I have to censor a name.
Alright, so here's the deal. RM.
Even that's a bit... I guess that's vague enough.
Come on.
But I knew what you were talking about.
Yeah.
You can just say he.
So he comes through the fucking Swiss Chalet when I was working there, right? This is like a good solid like 2.5 years ago.
Well, and there's
man.
something I just want to point out before you
Yeah.
continue. The wall that's behind them right now, I think is the only wall in the game that'll show bullet holes in it.
Holy shit.
I remember that little tidbit from back in the day.
Cool.
But yeah, I see these bullet holes. They're actually staying, and that has never happened in the game.
Yeah.
I don't think it'll happen again.
Oh no, it's on the sidewalls.
Is it on the sidewalls?
Yeah.
Maybe it's just that texture. Alright, anyways, go on.
Yeah, you're right.
This guy
Anyway,
comes through
so
Swiss
yeah,
Chalet.
comes through Swiss Chalet, right? And he's in the takeout,
I just
and
like to
like,
point out that these videos are not sponsored by Swiss Chalet.
yeah, no.
Although
Although
I do
it
really
is
like their
fucking
food.
delicious.
I love Swiss Chalet. They can have the advertising.
Yeah. So I'm kind of helping him
I
out,
wanna
right?
shoot that.
But like I didn't know it was him, and he's like, "Holy shit, Thomas!" And I'm like, "Yeah." And he's like,
Virtua.
you know, he says his name, and I'm like, "Oh yeah, I remember you. What's up?" And he's with this girl, right? And he's like, "Oh yeah, so hopefully I'll be engaged to this other girl, right? Soon. I was gonna date this one here, and then it turned out she turned out to be my cousin." And I'm like, that doesn't surprise me. But the way that he was talking about like this other girl, like he had known her for like a year and a bit maybe, and he's one of those people I guess that have like that logical step where if you know, like if you're dating for just over a year or something, you better get married or some shit. I'm thinking to myself like, that's bullshit, man.
Yeah.
Like what is wrong with you?
Maybe that's a really old-timey tradition too.
No, it used to be if you knocked up abroad, then yeah, you gotta.
And that usually happened within a year.
Yeah, but like that, like
I really
that.
appreciate these guys coming out one after the other
Yeah.
in a row. I think they were synchronized swimmers before they took on this job.
Yeah, but like that fucking weirds me out, man. I've been with Christine for
I don't have
just
to,
over a year.
I don't
We've got
have
about
to
a year
censor
and a
her
half.
name out. She's in the army too, but yes.
Yeah, but she's awesome, right? And we've had this discussion, her and I, that like, you know, 2 years? That's not enough. Like, that's.
Well, look at it this way. Do you feel like you could learn more about her?
Of course.
Well, then yeah. I think you marry someone when you can't possibly learn anything else. Or at least when you don't think you can.
Or at least you don't think that you can learn any more bad things.
And then in marriage, that's when you learn, like, that's when you get surprised. And hopefully it's a good surprise.
Yeah. It's not like, surprise, I've got full-blown AIDS. And I've had them for all these years.
Usually you learn that pretty quickly.
Yeah.
Usually it's long before marriage. It's not usually a thing that goes overlooked.
You've been... Since we met, you've been losing a lot of weight. You used to be 400 pounds.
Come to think of it, I've also lost a lot of weight.
Yeah.
What a coincidence.
And I seem to always have a cold. Even in the hot summer months.
So even though you talked over what he said, I want to point out that his truck thing is too loud to have heard what he said anyways.
Oh yeah.
And why this vehicle has a melee attack is fucking beyond me. Well, not that it can on one side anymore. You didn't take out the one on your side, you slacker.
What are you talking about?
The thing I just busted off over there.
A nut?
I didn't bust it off. Oh yeah, he's got it. Is this the last level?
Oh.
Because usually only final bosses. Whoa, that guy took a lot of shots in the neck. Oh no, yeah, that was the last level. Now we're on to the final boss.
Well, apparently Christine broke a vacuum. She's a fucking hot mess.
How do you break a vacuum?
Has to wait an extra half hour for a bus.
Alright, this is
I'm just gonna say that sucks.
This is the final showdown.
She's like, so I broke their vacuum, and I'm like, that sucks.
She broke someone else's vacuum?
Yeah.
Oh,
Didn't even have the common decency to break her own.
Oop. I saw continue where my crosshair was. I assumed it was me.
This guy moves a lot.
Well, he's in a jetpack. I think we almost stun locked him down there though. Oh, help if I shot at him.
I was watching some of the old Bond movies, and there's totally one where he's got a jetpack.
Jetpacks are really rad.
It's like in the 60s, and fucking... And there goes Sean Connery in a jetpack.
Congratulations, Thomas. We did it.
Right after he kills a crossdresser.
You shouldn't kill crossdressers. Was Maya Yuki the same guy that programmed the last one?
Yep. Can I hit him?
Got his shit together. Hardly anything's visible when that's happening.
Whoa!
Their hair and skin tone just morph into each other. That's some exact camera work right there. Bitch, get in the back seat. That's it. That's the playable Virtua Cop saga. We gotta find an arcade that has 3 and play it. Although I feel like I've never seen one before.
I don't know.
There's definitely not one in the Midway, and that would probably be the only place we could go.
Well, the Midway was where I did play some Virtua Cop, but I think it was Virtua Cop 1.
Was it?
And it was awful.
How? I did all right.
No, you're a klutz cop.
Oh, I wish I had seen it on screen longer, so I could understand why I'm such a klutz cop.
I think it's because you shot the mayor like 5 times.
Yeah, I can see how that have a large bearing on my score.
Yeah.
Tom Ass.
This is like my whole name.
See, my score's not even that much worse than yours.
No.
You were like 4 ranks ahead of me. Some bullshit scoring. I trusted you, Saturn. Alright, so now we're done with that awful camera garbage. Unless there's another game in the future that's gonna have it that I forgot about.
Can we just record ourselves playing SingStar now?